What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's tournament day here in beautiful Manhattan, Kansas. It's about 18 degrees out, no wind yet, the sun is out, so we're looking decent. It should warm up, probably about 5 or 10 degrees by the time second round starts, but we got the whole team here. We're all getting ready, we're getting snacks, we're getting hand warmers and stuff. I can't lie, I'm feeling a little bit nervous, solely based on the fact that there's something wrong with my backhand. I'm reaching back a little more than I would like instead of kind of in front of my body, so that's kind of in the back of my mind. Playing this course, it's half wooded, half kind of open, so I'm a little worried. My power's there, my putting, I feel like it's there. Just my overall backhand form is a little off, but we're gonna try to make the best of it. I do feel a little bit more comfortable recording and playing, but yeah, even though I'm nervous, I am super excited. I'm super excited to be able to start competing again and get the season really kick-started. So gonna be warming up here, stretching, a couple warm-up shots, throwing a couple putts, and I'll see you guys before the round starts. All right, players meeting done, stretching is done. Got some shots up, got some putts up. My throws are feeling okay. Definitely still gonna need to warm up for these first couple holes. One thing that I am gonna take notice is my putting. The putting feels very, very iffy. That's got me a little nervous, I can't lie. I feel like I'm pulling them all a little bit to the right, but thought I'd meet my card mates and see you guys on hole 1. So we actually started on hole 6, 453 feet, par 3. This one you really just want to bomb something out to the left side. Kind of missed my line, but the basket's just on the left side of these trees. Like, I was probably like 60 short, so I just went for the good old spike hyzer. Dotted in around 10 or 15 feet. It was an easy tap, and I forgot to hit record. Hole 7, only 236 feet, par 3. The real route is to go forehand left side because it's a lot more open, but I don't have that in the bag right now. And I was really just trying to get around that little cage there, and I managed to just smack right into it. Tried to give this somewhat of a run, didn't turn it enough, but definitely feeling a little nervous. I got the shakes. Hole 8, another pretty short one, 293 feet. The reason I stood there is because I hit the tiniest gap of my life in between those trees. Very, very surprised that it didn't smack right back at me. Gave myself a decent look for the birdie, and first actual jump putt of the day, wasn't too worried about it. And this is hole 9's tee pad. I forgot to press record. Still trying to get used to recording and playing at the same time. It's, you know, it's a whole thing, but it's 310 feet. It was off just to the right here, and I managed to go way too deep right. You can see me here just trying to scramble, find my way out there to the fairway. Those bushes were really, really dense. Not a half bad jump putt, tree in my way, so I wasn't worried about it. Hole 10 now, 304 feet, pretty much dead straight. Through my MD3, I needed that probably like 10 feet higher to be right under the basket. And that one, I was really worried about going too deep. I was really scared about the comeback putt, but we cleaned it up for an easy par. Hole 11, 360 feet, slightly downhill, went with the FD, threw it flat, and just let the disc do the work, let it fade off to the left. Felt good to get a really solid birdie there. Hole 12, 464 feet, no wind, so I could really kind of let this disc rip. I didn't really connect with it fully. Let it drift off a little too far right. Basket is just behind this tree here. Gave it a slight bid, a little too long of a run. Managed to sneak in the par. Hole 13, another long hole, 581 feet, and it ends on an island green. Turned this disc over pretty badly. I wanted that a little bit more hyzer. I probably should have just dissed up. Or I probably should have just stayed dissed up in stability. First forehand of the day, pretty terrible footing here with the tree in the way. Really, really awful form, but I wanted to get this up there just in front of the OB line so that way I could chip up for the easy upshot and then tap it out for par. Honestly, with the way the hole played, I'm happy taking a par here. Hole 14, only 309 feet, par 3. Kind of just like a nice little tunnel shot. Went with the MD1, hoping it would
kind of flipped slightly, and I hit the line I wanted. I just threw it nose up way too high. I got it pin high, left myself with a jump putt. And I don't know if I overcommitted or undercommitted. I was also afraid of slipping and falling because the snow was kind of like some ice. And I wish I could take that putt back. That was, no bueno. Hole 15, 363 feet. Another one that's kind of just dead straight, slightly to the right, but not that far. I definitely pulled that one way off. And for the past week or so, I've kind of been testing, throwing my base plastic putters, and they're flying pretty nicely. They're coming out of the hand smoothly. So I've been trying to utilize that a lot more. And I threw this a tad bit long, probably like 20-25 feet. And that last putt was definitely in my head. I just pulled that one off to the right. Was not happy about it. Definitely not happy about taking back-to-back bogeys. Hole 16, 438 feet. This tee pad was kind of set weird for the basket. As you can see, like I'm running off to the side. It's not that I'm going for this big Anheuser angle. It's just the basket's way off to the left. So I don't know if they use the basket for like a different hole or whatnot, but you can see me going back to the base plastic putters. Missed my line by like 20 feet. I wanted to go left side of that tree and kind of let it glide towards the basket, but it didn't really matter. I still managed to make the putt. So hole 17, 347 feet. Just a normal backhand hyzer. Had a pretty strong headwind, and I did not play with it at all. No hyzer on the disc, no any sort of going left motion, and I threw this just straight OB. And I think I was too upset to even press record for my upshot or what, but this was after the upshot. Managed to again barely just sneak it over that cage and take the single bogey. We take the bogey, we move on to hole 18, and I wanted to show you guys his forehand, because to me it looks so smooth, and that is exactly what I want my forehand to look. And he had a really decent line. Landed a little short. It just kind of got messed up with the skip here, and I'm throwing my FD1. And yeah, if I had a forehand, I could have easily avoided all that right side trouble, but pitched up with my premium plastic P2. Just made sure I got over that OB and left myself with like a 15-footer. Easy par. We are now circling back into the wooded forest. Hole 1, 505 feet. This is not the tee shot. I smacked the trees on the right here that I'm right under. And my upshot, I managed to lace it where I wanted my tee shot to land, so I guess it kind of worked out. I'm going back to the forehand for the second time today. Which it came out on a decent line, but I just pulled it slightly to the left. And here I was a little too uncomfortable going to the jump putt because of the tree in the middle, and that was just, you can see me, I'm upset there, and I'm not hitting my upshots at all. Kind of a big putt for me here. That one definitely brought some confidence back. I would not have been happy taking a double there. This hole 2 definitely played as one of the harder holes on the course because it's just a straight shot, 356 feet. I pulled it again. You want to get something nice and flat out there, and then big fade at the end with the big skip, because the basket's right behind those trees over there. You can see me trying to figure out what disc to throw, and I'm trying to commit to the big skip shot there, but really constricted to the trees on my right. And here I had this really tight window. Just gonna try to pitch something up there to try to get a putt. And I was super excited to hit that gap. Very surprised I didn't hit a tree. It's like a 10-footer, but I'm still taking my time with it. Hole 3, I was not excited to play all day. It's a really tight gap, 369 feet, par 4. I don't know how I managed to hit this gap. During practice round, not once did I ever make it out this tight little tunnel. And a really great drive. I'm still surprised how I managed to get up here. It's a par 4, so I had the chance for the eagle. Tried to give it a slight bid, just nowhere near enough height. I'll take the easy birdie though. Hole 4 here, getting close to the end of the round. 323 feet. Going with my Vapor Lux FD1. You just want something nice and flat, and then let it hyzer at the end. And I executed the shot to perfection, back-to-back days. During the practice round and tournament round, I was super ecstatic about it. I say it's almost perfect because there was snow there, and I was worried about slipping and falling down the hill. But it didn't matter in the end. Still got the birdie. Hole 5, 278 feet. I think this actually played a little bit longer, probably like closer to 320. I'm throwing the Vapor Lux FD1 again, and I think I just put too much hyzer or just didn't give it enough power. I got her a decent way up here, and a beautiful jump putt, and I just managed to hit the right side cage. Would have been a great way to end with a triple birdie to end my round. I'll take the par though. I'm happy with the par.
Alrighty, so we just finished the singles round, which a lot of roller coaster emotions on that one. Started off okay, and then slight incline until a pretty steep decline. Luckily, the field shot the same as me, so I honestly halfway towards the end, I was thinking that I was gonna be probably shooting like an 870, 860 is what it felt like, because like these conditions, yes, in the morning it was cold, but as of right now, the wind kind of died down. The wind wasn't too much of a factor, and it's getting a lot warmer now, thankfully. I think one of my biggest issues is wearing too many layers. Just got to dress more comfortably. I was thinking that if I'm just warm, I'm going to be comfortable. Another big issue, I just felt like my drives weren't connecting. I was managing par on a good chunk of them. Holes 1 and 2 were decent. Wish I could have shot them better, but I'm happy that I managed to, I think, sneak out with 1 or 2 extra strokes on those. And then some pretty decent birdies towards that end stretch. Kind of happy the way it ended. I was trending upwards. So I probably didn't even tell you guys, I finished +6. Let me check. Let me see the final standings, I think, because I think everyone just finished. First place ended with 4 down, so kind of gets my hopes up a little bit. There was only 4 people who shot under par, so I finished tied for 19th at 6 over with a 911 rated round. I don't deserve that at all, really. It's just the way the field plays. I genuinely thought I shot an 880 round, but maybe I'm just holding myself up to too high of a standard. Maybe I just need to chill out, I don't know. But definitely a lot of strokes that I could have picked up. I felt like I could have easily finished under par, but like I said, you live and you learn.
All right, y'all, I'm not gonna yap on for too much longer. I know it's already been kind of a long outro, but just want to preface my backhand needs a lot of work. It's gonna get worked on this week, and my mental game definitely needs a lot more work. I did mention, I don't know if I mentioned in the video, that there was also a teams round. That round will be posted next Friday. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn your notification bell. Don't miss out on that video. But like I already said, a lot of roller coaster emotions. Had a lot of highs, had a lot of lows. Mostly a lot of lows, which I thought were bad, but it ended up not mattering. I really just, at these tournaments, I just want to be able to shoot slightly higher than my rating, if not just at my rating. So I was super happy I could shoot 6 over my rating. I'm a 905 rated player, shot a 911 rated round. Felt really good. After the fact, obviously not during. I was upset I was missing my putts. I was upset my drives weren't connecting, but I'm hoping you guys are enjoying these types of videos, these kind of tournament rounds. As I mentioned, team round will be posted next week, and when that is posted, I will be back in Kansas for another Collegiate event. That's kind of a big one. We're playing at Emporia, which I am super excited about. If you guys aren't already following me on TikTok and Instagram, I've been kind of lacking on posting. It's been a busy week. I just started a new job, so kind of getting in the hang of things. But let me know if you guys are enjoying the content. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite part of this video was, what your favorite hole was. Turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys next week.